W7 live from Kettle, Moraine High School for tonight's Classic 8 conference matchup between the Muskego Warriors and the Kettle, Moraine Lasers. Gary Wilberman flying solo tonight, guys, Friday night, and we'll be back on the floor and with the kids. It's been a crazy week. We've had a lot of fun. It seems like every time I go out, it's snowing, so I'm not sure what that's about, but it's great with a rear-wheel drive car, I can tell you that. Coming in tonight, Kettle Moraine, the leaders in the Classic 8, 9 wins and just 1 loss in the conference. That first loss was to Arrowhead Tuesday night, 49-45. And Phoebe Frenzel scored at 27 points, a career high for Arrowhead, as they upended the Lasers 49-45. And Kay, I'm looking to get back to their winning ways tonight. 9-1 in the North Shore, taking on 1-8 Muskego. On paper, it looks like a mismatch, but this is why they play the games, right? I mean, otherwise they just call the games before they even started, and we'd all just save ourselves a whole lot of time. But I'm all for wasting time, and let's see what the Muskego kids can put together tonight. 1-8 in the conference under Coach Golomsky, 2-11 overall her first year, taking over the program, and their JV team had a really nice game. Prior to this, actually went overtime. They led by 14 with 5 minutes left, and KM came storming back. Got a 3-pointer in the closing seconds to send it in overtime, and then won it 51-50 in overtime. So it's a good sign for Coach Golomsky and the Warriors that things are going to be on the right track, and she's going to get this thing figured out. I have no doubt about that. So we are about a minute 13 from all those things you love, national anthem starting lineups coming up. You are watching the one, the only, and from KM High School, we're live. We'll be back.
Now let's read the starting lineups for this game. Representing the Class A Conference and appearing as the guest on the scoreboard, please welcome the Muskego Warriors. Starting at guard, a 5'6" junior, number 14, Rachel Helm. Also at guard, a 5'6" junior, number 30, Sierra State. At forward, a 5'10" senior, number 34, Isabel Kennedy. At forward, a 5'10" sophomore, number 44, Riley Zarnetti. And at the other forward, a 5'11" junior, number 52, Allie Hill. They are coached by Kate Boneski, who is assisted by Danielle Hawkins and Kyle Wilson. Now representing the Class A Conference and appearing as the home team on the scoreboard, please welcome the Kettle Moraine Blazers. Starting at guard, a 5'10" junior, number 3, Lily Rega. Also at guard, a 5'4" senior, number 11, Mia Hurdle. And the other guard, a 5'6" sophomore, number 15, Raylan Torres. At forward, a 5'8" junior, number 23, Becca Stevens. And at the other 45, 10 sophomore, number 25, Grace Rahowski. They are coached by Todd Hankins, who is assisted by Adam String, Jim Tweed, and Jamie Braddock. Athletic trainer for tonight is Dominic Carposo. Athletic director is Ryan Thompson. Your officials for tonight's game is Chad Esmowski, Jack Fleming, and Mason Dahl. Good luck to both teams.
Just in time basketball, here we go. Muskego in black, KM in white. Just underway with the scoreboard up for y'all here in a second. Big thanks to Coach Hanson and also Michelle Rangard for helping us get resources lined up to help us on camera duties tonight. They made it really, really easy, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. Chuck Thompson on the broadcast tonight. Chucky, hope you're doing well, my friend. Don't overdo it, man. Come back slow. It's okay. Rather have you around a lot longer and take your time coming back. Don't rush it. But glad to see that you're watching some W7. That means a lot to us to know that you're out there watching us. No score, just underway, 17:27 to go. It's just me, myself, and I tonight. I scared everybody else off. There was all my ranting and raving last night about the reseedings of the girls basketball postseason. No score, KM in white. What great ball movement. First shot of the game, no good. Rebound, guess who? We're going to say that a lot tonight. Grace Grahowski, a.k.a. G-Money, a.k.a. All-Conference, probably going to win All-State this year. At least a certainly consideration for it, I would say. The season she's having is phenomenal, just a sophomore. So if anything was getting her way of that, it would just be her age. But she's a player. 2-0 Blazers with 16:53 to go first half. I'm going to try and do some rudimentary stats tonight. Number one is, to me, is always the entertainment side of it. Make sure we got good camera angles, make sure we vary the camera angles, all those things. And then everything else comes after that, but we'll see. Traylon Torres. And of course, the real number one thing is making sure I get the kids when they score points and I get their names right and make sure that they get lots of love from us. They deserve it, all they get and more. Rangard on the steal, and she's fouled. Really going to the free throw line. It's 4-0 already, KM. Here's the thing for Muskego tonight, and this is a tall order. You got to stop Grahowski in some way. So, I mean, you kind of got your choice. You try to shut down Grahowski do like a box and one, but the problem there is you've got Rangard, you've got Taurus, you've got Siedenberg, and a cast of others, so that leaves that exposed. But the other option is to not focus on Grahowski, and she'll absolutely just torch you. So it's, what do you want? Lethal injection or cyanide? I mean, you choose. 5-0 KM, 16:20 to go, first half. Turnover. You can't do that. So the number one thing for Muskego is you cannot give KM free possessions and reloads and just easy looks at the basket. That's table stakes. You have to stop that because you'll never compete with them if you're going to just give them the ball just like that. Pass ahead, hurdle for 2, 7-0 KM. They're so fast. KM is. Kennedy in the lane, nope. 1 and out. Grahowski on the rebound. G-Money has it coming down the floor. It's already 7-0. Side of the backboard. Come on, Taurus. What was that? Come on, Bray. Bray's a good buddy of ours. I like to give her a hard time. That way she knows I still like her. If I didn't give her a hard time, she'd think I didn't like her anymore. Braylon Taurus, just a tremendous athlete. One of the fastest kids on a basketball court that I've ever seen from a girls' standpoint. Just unbelievable. And as you know, I don't watch boys or men's basketball, so that's my only frame of reference. 3-point shot, no good. Rebound, Rangard. Nice job by Lily, getting great position, getting the weak side rebound. Skip out on the kick out. Taurus, Siedenberg, boom. 10-0. By the way, on the W7 Network tonight, DSHA and Germantown, we got a timeout here. Muskego's got to regroup. It's 10-0 KM. You're watching W7. Rough start for the Warriors. All right, had to adjust an audio issue. It should be better now. 10-0 in favor of KM with 14:56 to go first half. Shot up and no good. Ball loose, still loose. And rebound Hurdle. Getting 3 looks at it. Got to convert if you're Muskego. Got to get on the board here. Rangard, no good. Falling away from the basket. And now here come the Warriors. Isabella Kennedy back in the lane. That hasn't worked yet. She may want to pull up. There's nothing wrong with a nice little 8-9 foot jump shot there. That's a good look. I'm going to go into the social media app, so if you guys want to chat, feel free. It's just me tonight, so you're free to chat. I will respond in kind or unkind. I won't respond in kind. I'm in a good mood tonight, so I'm not gonna get all riled up tonight. But feel free to chat. Happy to hear from you and talk hoops and whatever else you want to talk about. Mostly hoops. 14:20 to go first half. 10-0 KM. Still working on that scoreboard. It's coming. Ed Rowie, Ron Gavinsky on the call at Germantown tonight. DSHA Germantown, live from G-Town. And there's a turnover. Here come the Lasers. Hurdle, thought about it. Braylon back to Hurdle again. Entry pass looking for Rangard. Skip pass. Nice ball movement. Siedenberg. Nope. Rebound Hurdle. Back out to Torres. This is look number 2. Oh, great feed from Torres to Rangard. Really nice pass by Braylon. Lily makes the first one, 11-0. Second one, got it, 12-0. If you could drop a start that Muskego wanted, it would be the exact opposite of what's happening right now. I mean, just saying. Adams Friendship 9, Wisconsin Dells 9 in the first half. Joe Hertz, our buddy, reporting in. Thanks, bud. Keep those scores coming. Let us know about scores in your area. What's going on? Tag us on social media or chat in the comments of this live feed, and we'll pass the scores on. Now a 2-touchdown lead for KM, 14-0. By the time I get the scoreboard up, we're not really going to need it anymore. But hey, you guys know how it goes. When you're an army of one, at least tonight anyway. Great doubleheader day tomorrow. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Okay, scoreboard's just about live, y'all. Tonight's game presented by the Wisconsin Building and Trades Council. Great feed. The Warriors just could not get that first hoop. Nope. They're battling. Getting, 2 or 3 looks here, just can't get it to drop. Scoreboard is live. 14-0, 12:26 to go. 3 shots at the hoop and no dice. Oh. Braylon Torres for 3. It's 17-0. Torres has one speed, and that is 637 miles an hour, and that's it. I mean, and the gear shift's broken. I mean, she only has that speed. There's no other speed that she has other than that one. It's insane. 17-0, 12:06 to go. Out of bounds, another turnover for the Warriors. Mia Hurdle with the ball, and it's a 17-0 lead. At the next time out, guys, I'm going to step aside for a minute and go work on a couple cameras, so I may be a little bit late getting back. But I'll leave the game up for y'all. Don't worry, I won't leave you hanging. Wouldn't do that to you. 11:43 to go, first half, 17-0 KM. It has been all lasers. Literally. Shot, no good. Out of bounds. That was Sarah Jockins on the shot. Jockins, a 5'6" senior. Seniors on this Muskego team, there's a lot of them. Sydney Greenthal, Sarah Jockins, Maddie Oxborough, Lizzie Woida, Isabel Kennedy, Jamison Anderson, and Heather Blair. It's a lot of seniors. Grahowski to Torres. Grace has been quiet so far. Her teammates are doing a nice job picking her up. But, Grace is double teamed. I mean, you look right now, she's double teamed all the time. And this is what we said. You can shut down Grace, but if you do that, you got a lot of problems to deal with, and we got leaks all over the place. 15's a leak, 3's a leak, 23's a leak, 11's a leak. Here it is, hurdle. No good on the shot, rebound, Warrior to the hoop, and doesn't go, but she's fouled. That is 14. Rachel Helm, 5'6" junior Helm, 17-0. You guys, I'm really trying on this mask thing. I mean, it's hard to talk for 2 hours with a stupid mask on, but I am endeavoring to do the very best I can because I got a whole flock of cheerleaders like literally like 3 feet from me. You probably see where I'm at. Hey, first point of the night for the Warriors, 17-1. That's not a misprint. It's 17-1, Kettle Moraine. I mean, you have reason to doubt my scoreboard capabilities. I mean, I think I've proven time and time again it's not super reliable. So, I mean, I get if you're questioning it, but it is accurate this time. Torres skip to hurdle. And again, Grahowski getting lots of attention every time she flashes in the high post. And there's collapsing 3 on her. And you know, I like the approach. I mean, I think, you know, you can't let Grace get 30 points on you. I mean, you can't let her do that. But then you're counting on nobody else to score, and there's just too many good players on this team for that not to happen. Olivia Hero at the line, first one in and good, 18-1. Actually, she missed it, 17-1 still. My bad. Shame on me, I was multitasking. Guilty. Busted. She got the second one. 18-1. I mean, if this were a ping pong game, I mean, you know, you'd be really upset. 18-3. And I mean, not that Muskego's not upset, it's just, you know, if you're playing ping pong and you lose at 18-3, you'd be like, hey, I need to, you know, do something about this. And Warriors just came down and scored, so they want to do something. Maybe a little run here for Muskego, get back into this thing, or a little bit of time. You know, no 15-point shots out there, unfortunately. 18-3, 9:48 to go. No good. Grace on the rebound and put back. 20-3. 9:36 to go. And I realize the number 1 cam's a little bit out there. So again, as soon as we get a timeout, I'm going to go and do a little bit of handy-dandy repair work and get that fixed for you. Want to make sure you be able to see the game. It's not, you know, we're not giving you scout film from the NFHS where, you know, you just nail up a camera and, you know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But, you know, ultimately you still collect your money, so that's all that really matters. 20-3 with 9:29 to go. I wonder if they give credits on those subscription fees when the live stream doesn't work or when the camera doesn't work or the camera's facing, you know, the bottom of the bleachers instead of the game. I mean, do you get a refund on that? I would never pay to watch prep sports, but, you know, I'm just curious. Do you get a refund? Can you put out a case and say, hey, this live stream didn't work and I paid $10 for it? I mean, do I get my money back? Traveling on the play, that is 40. Jamison Anderson. I think Jamison's a softball player too. I want to say that she is. And I think, if I remember right, if it's a Muskego person on, let me know if I think she's a softball player. Maybe Coach Check is around. Because I think she had a home run in a game that we called a couple years ago against, ironically, KM right here, KM Muskego in softball. It seems like 500 years ago. Torres into the lane, step through. I love the no call there. Love that. That's great officiating. It's too many times we see a kid falls down and it's automatic foul. And you say, well, why? Just because they fell down? You know, that's sports, man. You're going to fall down. That's the way it is. But good job by the crew saying, hey, there was no foul there. She just tried to split the defenders and tripped or fell on her way through. And, you know, better luck next time or try something else. Did I sound harsh tonight? I don't mean to sound harsh. It's not. I'm not trying to be critical. And I'm not trying to be harsh by any means. It's just sometimes I get a little black and white on stuff, and I shouldn't do that. But you know, hey, there it is. You know, you guys are my therapy, so this is what we do. 20-3, 8:16 remaining. Kick out. Nice to see the Warriors get a couple nice baskets here and get a little self-confidence and see if they can crawl back into this thing. Drive shot. Nice job by Bray on the block. She's so tough to deal with. Here's Mia Hurdle. That ponytail just going crazy for me. Siedenberg for three. 23-3 timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching W7. And maybe a little bit late coming back. I'm going to leave the game on, so I'll be right back. (24-3), 6:46 to go. We're going to live with this. It's for the first half. I'm going to do some triage at halftime, and we'll be good to go for the second half. Coach Hansen upset, leading by 21 points the first half. He pushes these girls. I like it. Todd Hansen's a fantastic coach. He knows what he's doing. Huh, they said Natalie something. I thought it was Mallory Noel. That was Mia Hurdle. 26-5. With 6 minutes and now a steal. Mia Hurdle again, 28-5. Great job passing over the top of that press and converting. That's what you got to do. A lot of that. Allie Mims on the hoop. Great ball movement by the Warriors that time. 28-7. Hurdle Actually, Lily Rangard for 3. 31-7. Shot no good. Rebound Rangard. If you've been watching our live streams this week, have you noticed like a ton of football scores like all week? Like 31-7, 14-7, 28-14. I mean, it's been like crazy number of football scores. And here's another one, 31-7. It's been like that all week long. I don't understand it.
End of the game for Warriors, number 24, Eddie Zacher, number 34, Isabel Kennedy, and number 44, Riley.
And I mean, I guess if you count by sevens, I mean, you're gonna have football scores. But I mean, they've been so stark. They've been like just in your face. I mean, like 14. It was 14-7 last night for like ever. It was 38-9 at the game we were at last week at halftime. Just weird scores. Drive kick. Nice job on the kick. Mims from the corner. There it is. Allie Mims. 31-9. I like the approach. You're not going to get it all back at once. Just take your time, get a good shot. And Mims spotted up and took the shot and made it 31-9. 4:46 to go. If you can't find the scoreboard, look at the top of the screen now. Sorry. I'm easily amused by myself. 4:42 remaining, 31-9. Rangard to the free throw line. Lily 63% on the season. 17 for 27 coming into tonight. Made the first one 32-9. One more for Ms. Rangard. Second one is good, 33-9. And the Warriors have done a nice job of taking away Grahowski in this first half. The problem is everybody else is playing hard and scoring a ton of points. And, sometimes you got to make that choice. Say, look, I'll live with getting beat by everybody else, but I'm not going to let Grace beat me. And Grace has not beat them, but everybody else sure has. And, that's the choices you got to make with the talent that you have against the talent you're facing. And I like the approach. I don't think you want to try to go with Grace one-on-one and hope she has an off night because she doesn't have very many of those. It's not really her thing. She's not really a big fan of off nights. She likes on nights all the time. Rangard baseline. Traveling. It'll be Warrior ball. 33-9, 4:16 remaining first half. Wisconsin Dells 20, Adam Friendship 13. Joe checking in from, I believe he's at Adam's Friendship tonight. Funny story about that. I don't know Adam's Friendship. I don't know the school, but what I do know is when I was in high school, and then again, this is way back when, my senior year, we played Friend. This is in Nebraska. We played Friend, Nebraska, in the, they're called sub-districts back then. You go 2 games of sub-districts. So sub-districts were like regionals, and then districts were like sectionals. So we played Friend in the sub-districts and won, and then we played Adams in the sub-district finals and lost. So Adams and Friend, and Joe is at Friendship Adams, or Adams Friendship, whatever you want to call it. Small world, huh? 33-9, shot, got it! Madison Day makes it 36-9. Oh, I got to deal with my kids over there. We're not following the game here. We're watching the game through, well, actually, we're not watching the game. We're all on phones and trying to do 3 things at once, which I'm just not a huge fan of. And I'm going to have a little chit-chat at halftime. We appreciate you guys coming and helping us run cameras, but we really need you to run the camera and not be on your phones. And I mean, I don't care if you talk to your buddies and you're sitting there talking while you're doing the game, but talking to your friends, eating, and being on the phone, that's just, I couldn't do that. There's no way. Torres. Actually, Alvarez, that was Bailey Alvarez on the basket, number 13. And for the 4th time this week, it's 38-9. I kid you not, guys. 4th time this week we've had the score of 38-9. And the reason that sticks in my head, if you've been watching, you're probably tired of hearing this, but that was the score of Super Bowl 18. Raiders 38, Redskins 9. Marcus Allen had an MVP game, was the MVP of the Super Bowl. And the only reason I know this is because I bet my brother $10 on that game, and I gave him 10 points, and I bet on the Redskins, and they lost by 29. You know, should a 12-year-old be betting and 12 and a 10-year-old be betting on games? Probably not, but, you know, that's what we did. In fact, I would say they should not be at all. Just putting that out there. But that was, you know, 1984, different time. 38-9, 2:41 to go. Yeah, I'm all over the place tonight, but you guys can live with it. You don't want to just talk basketball all night. You want to hear some fun stories, right? Well, one fun story tonight for sure is KM having a great first half. Still 2:36 to go. They could be on a 100-point pace here tonight. At the half, Torres. Brace tried to split that a couple times now and hasn't worked. Didn't work this time. Through the lane, no good. Again, good give and go by the Warriors. You know, I gotta say, I mean, the score doesn't reflect it. But number one, I like how they're battling. I mean, they're working hard, and you know, you can't ever ask for kids to do more than that. So, I mean, that's table stakes, the effort. Effort is there. There's no doubt about it. Nobody's, you know, jogging down the floor. I mean, they're working. And number two, I see some really good flashes from time to time on, you know, what this team could potentially be. And I like what I'm seeing. Now, I see a lot of times where, you know, it's careless turnovers. It's, you know, not blocking out, things like that. So, I mean, that stuff is, you know, Coach Katie will get fixed and get worked on. That's a process over time that you do. But overall, do I like what I see from Muskego tonight? Yeah, I do. I do like what I see. I pretty much always like what I see from KM the last couple of years. They've been just solid. Certainly a contender to go to state this year. Now, the state is way different with the number of D1 teams that moved in. With the Madison teams out, it's going to be a really strange postseason. If you've been under a rock, you wouldn't know that Beaver Dam is now in D1, and so is Hortonville. And Slinger and Hartford and basically the whole North Shore. I mean, they're all D1 now. So I mean, with no Madison teams, I mean they got to fill that void. So it's you know, kind of different, but we will have a new D2 champion this year for sure. I was pretty much convinced after going up there this week and watching Green Bay Notre Dame play that it's going to be them. I'm really convinced now that the Beaver Dam obstacle has been removed. I mean, Coach Rhodey, they've got a pretty clean shot at the title now. She would never ever say that or admit that in a million years. So that's me talking. That's not Sarah talking. But they're really, really good. I mean, really good. 38-11, 1:30 to go. In D1, I don't know, guys. I mean, it's wide open. When you get Kimberly, Nina, and Appleton East in the same regional, I mean, that's wow. That's crazy. And I kind of feel bad for Nina because I have Nina as my sleeper this year, and I mean, they got the worst regional in the world. Bounces around and goes in, 38-12. And I know, you know, Coach and the girls want to prove me right. I mean, they've been saying that. You know, they know I've been calling them my sleeper team, and they tag us every time they win. Like, hey, you know, we did it, and I love that, and I want them to do well. But that's a tough regional. Torres, skip, hurdle. No. 1:10 remaining, 38-12. Putback is in and good. Claire Vosberg on the hoop. 40-12. 53 seconds remaining first half. Now, I may end up breaking the live stream and coming back and restarting it at the break, you guys, so don't panic if I do. If it says that it's over or offline, don't worry, I'm coming back. I'm doing it intentionally because I got to fix a couple things, so that may happen. So don't worry, it'll be right back up again before the second half starts. 35 seconds. Tonight's game brought to you by the Wisconsin Building and Trades Council. We're going to have a great interview with Jake Costanza, Executive Director of the WBTC at halftime. Listen into that and see how closely their mission lines up with W7. It's really great. I mean, they're a great partner of ours, and we're really excited about some things we're going to work on with those guys in the coming weeks. One is the Empower Her program, which is a promotion that the Wisconsin Building Trades Council is putting on to promote the trades to high school females, which that's why they reached out to us. I mean, it was a perfect fit for their target market. And, I think there's great opportunities for girls in the trades. We need a lot more of them in there than we have now. So they're really going to try and target that. And, we're all in to help make that happen. So some great things coming from the Wisconsin Building and Trades Council. Listen to the interview with Jake at halftime. Eric Brooks, our buddy, putting that together for us. Brooks Communications running our sponsorship programs for us. And just couldn't be more thrilled with the work that Eric's doing for us on our behalf. 10 seconds, 42-12, and caught in the corner, and timeout.
Timeout. Full timeout.
6.3 seconds remaining in the first half. It's 42-12 in favor of Kettle Moraine. I want to share something with you guys real quick. By the time I find it, it's going to be time to play again. So tonight's game is presented by the Wisconsin Building Trades Council, representing 15 trade organizations and 40,000, that's right, 40,000 hardworking men and women across the state consider a career in the construction industry. Family supporting wages, generous benefits, a chance to earn while you learn with paid apprenticeships and training, and a commitment to safety on the job. Help build your career while you build your community. More at milwbuildingtrades.org. That is www.milwbuildingtrades.org. That is a message from the Wisconsin Building and Trades Council. 3 seconds. At the buzzer, no. Halftime at KM, your halftime score, Kettle Moraine 42, Muskego 12. We are going to take you to the Wisconsin Building Trades Council. Listen up to this, and we'll be back with first half numbers to get you ready for the second half. You're watching Classic 8 Girls Basketball on W7 Live.
So hello, I'm Eric Brooks. I'm working with W7 Productions on sponsorships for their live broadcast this season. It's halftime. I'm here with Jake Costanza, the Executive Director of the Wisconsin Building Trades Council, the presenting sponsor for tonight's game. So Jake, hello, welcome, and thank you so much on behalf of W7 Productions. Thank you for being part of their mission of uplifting and encouraging girls and girls athletics through live streaming of sports like tonight's game. So Jake, hello, and why don't you say hello to the audience here and tell us why the Building Trades Council is getting involved here.
Eric, thank you for the warm introduction, and to W7 Productions for the great mission that we are wanting to reinforce. It's easy. The Wisconsin Building Trades Council definitely sees this as an opportunity to help promote sports. It's been a tough year in 2020. Live sports events are something that we are very adamant and hoping that we can have in a safe manner. And so this is a perfect way to be connected to that, to ensure that there's a platform for these young ladies to play their athletics. But more importantly, we are connected to our community, and we want these good things for the community, as well as an avenue to help promote some great careers within our registered apprenticeship programs and our different trade unions.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about the council and some of the numbers as far as membership. Importantly, the types of careers that are out there. There's all different types of building trades careers out there in different areas. Tell us about those.
Sure, that's a great question, Eric. So the Wisconsin Building Trades Council, there's a singular statewide organization. That's the one that I head up. That is comprised of 7 regional councils. Our membership, our affiliate unions, we have 15 different trade unions, and that that comprises of 61 different locals throughout the state. That's 40,000 workers. And those workers work for people like carpenters and laborers and operators and electricians and boiler makers and bricklayers and cement masons and sprinkler fitters. And so it can go on and on and on. And let's not forget the roofers and so many other great trades. But you get the point that a construction worker is not just a construction worker, they're a master of their craft. And that is what we help build up. And that's things that we want to help promote to young ladies tonight playing, and to the audience and hopefully parents as well.
I mean, do you think often, I mean, I'm not sure people even know about those opportunities and know about what there is out there. And I wonder if you could talk more about just what does a career in construction and among those many different trades, what does that look like? Why should someone, say in high school, or a parent or an aunt or an uncle or a friend who's maybe trying to help someone decide what's next for him or her, why should they consider a career in construction?
Yeah, so first, defining a career in construction is really important. There's programs out there. There's a lot of imitations, but the one that we promote and the one that we see as best practice is a registered apprenticeship program with a JATC. A registered apprenticeship program with the union typically is 3 to 5 years, depending on the craft you choose. All of those crafts include a balance of in-classroom education as well as on-job site education. Depending on craft, you're going to spend a smaller percentage of your time in that classroom, but more significantly, that larger percentage of time, you're working with a journeyman or a journeywoman to help professionalize and help you master the craft through that program. Many times, those programs are more hours than a bachelor's degree, than the average bachelor's degree. And so the things that you're learning there are not only applications for what craft that you're tied to, but really most importantly, things like safety, team leadership skills, communication skills. Those things are really important to keep you intact and keep you safe. And we're really proud to say, based on Bureau of Labor Statistics data, construction in Wisconsin is actually safer than a career in a hospital, let's say. And so we're really proud of that, and we attribute that to our excellent institutionalized training programs in which we invest more than $35 million a year in annually.
And you're earning while you learn, and also you're and what's the end goal here, right? You're working towards a career that can be family supporting with great wages, benefits, all of the things that go along with that. Just talk about the end goal here when someone thinks about a career in construction.
Yeah, Eric, that's exactly right. These are primary careers. These are family sustaining wages. Our packages are competitive. And one of the really important things to know, whether you're male, female, whatever creed, ethnicity, or gender, or however you identify, you are getting paid the same rate as an equal qualified person. So a first-year apprentice through a fifth-year apprentice, all the way to journey status, you're getting paid same dollar for dollar. And that's really important to live in dignity, to have that security for yourself and for your family. And as that builds in, there are some other great benefits as well. Things like your healthcare being taken care of, and something that is really important are our pension systems and our retirement system. It's a long career, it's a hard career, but you get to retire in dignity with plenty of time to enjoy life after that. And so the end goal is to help build yourself up. These are primary careers. These are not jobs. And this is something that you can find a home for yourself and potentially for your family. We invite that. And in the 2020s, it's a great opportunity for young women to start looking at these different opportunities.
And I know your last question, I know you're focusing too, and also, and the reason why you're advertising at W7 is trying to talk to young women and women of all ages. But we'll have another interview another time about a program you have there. But just right, people need to know that this is a program not just for men and young men, but also women and young women as well.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. We invite young women in, we invite young men in, and we really want those perspectives on the job site. And 2020 is telling us this is the direction we need to go, and we're happy to do it.
Nice. Well, again, thank you for being here tonight, Jake, and sponsoring the game, being part of the mission of W7. And if you'd like to sponsor W7 broadcasts like the Building Trades Council is doing here, please contact Gary and the team at W7. You'll get a lot of bang for your marketing buck. Even interviews like this, you'll get a chance to get in front of key audiences in some unique ways while also supporting the home team. So more details on that at productionsw7.com. Importantly, find out more information about a career in construction and the building trades. Jake, you mentioned let's send folks to MilwaukeeBuildingTrades.org. And that's MILW buildingtrades.org. You can Google it, Milwaukee Building Trades, and you'll find it. That's a great place to find more information about a career and about who this organization is and just what they're all about. And and what the opportunity is for your young woman or your young man. So again, Jake, thanks so much, and we appreciate your support.
Thank you, Eric. Stay safe, everyone. Have a great season.
All right.
That's where you direct the complaints to on the camera work tonight. It's it's right there. I'm giving them a hard time. I went up there and said, I got 3 text messages from people saying the kids doing the cameras aren't paying attention. And their eyes got like as big as basketballs. They're like, oh my gosh. I'm like, hey, you guys, here's the thing. Sometime soon, it's going to be you out there. It's going to be you out there playing, and whatever kids are up here doing this, you don't want them goofing around. I mean, this is your time. So, do right by your teammates, and I'll make sure when it's your turn that, whoever it is that's up here does right by you. And I said, 2 things. One is people are watching it for free, so I'm not going to get too crazy about it because, hey, I mean, you guys are a bunch of freeloaders. You're not really freeloaders. But, and number 2 is it's girls basketball. I mean, we're not curing cancer here. So, we're going to have mistakes. And I got, 14-year-old kids doing the cameras. So I told them, I said, do me a favor and just stay off the Snapchat for 40 minutes and do this game. And when you get home, tell the folks that I said you get an extra hour of Snapchat time because you had to put the phone away during the second half of the varsity game. And if the parents got a problem with it, they're supposed to call or text me and let me know. And I'll be happy to verify it. But I said, let's do a nice second half here and take care of your teammates because we got college coaches watching, we got recruiters watching, we got clubs watching. We got, scouts like Chuck Thompson watching. I mean, Chuck needs to see what's going on so he can make his evaluations and give good reports to colleges. So it all kind of flows that way. And they were really sweet. I mean, they felt bad. And I said, is it a Snapchat thing? And I mean, the red faces and the eyes down on the floor pretty much answered the question for me. So anyway, we do our best. We're all doing our best. You guys know that. So it is time for the second half, 42-12. I told him, I said, that's as much scolding as I get. And, meanwhile, while I'm doing that, Michelle Rangard, my buddy, brings over pizza and a drink for me for dinner tonight. So, I love coming to KM, man. I love the kids here. It's fun. I really enjoy it. So we are back and ready for the second half. Let me get the scoreboard updated. Stick around tonight for the W7 Live Player of the Game following tonight's game. Mr. Torres came over and said that his sister is watching from, watching at home, and said the kids were paying attention. So Braylon's aunt was not too thrilled about it. And, hey, that's great. I love it when our viewers let us know when there's a problem because that's the only way I know is if you guys let me know. So they did, and I went up and addressed it, and if it's anything like it works at my house, it'll be totally ignored. 17:49 to go second half, 42-12. Let's get back to basketball. Going to the line will be number 44, and I wanted to have a really serious call tonight and keep stats and all that stuff, and no dice. Riley Zardecki at the free throw line, first one for Ryan and good, 42-13. Longtime friends of W7 may know that last name, Zarnecki. Her sister was one of our players of the game a couple years ago when we did Muskego and Waukesha North. I was going to use that as a trivia question tonight, but nobody's guessing my trivia questions these days, so I gotta make it a little bit simpler. So I'm going to give you I won't say a softball trivia question because you think it's going to be about softball. I'll give you an easy one tonight on who's that girl. So stick around for that. 42-14, yet another football score. It's too weird. Drive shot, no good. I'm doing one more thing here, and making sure that we're all connected up. And we appear to be. 42-14, 16-42 remaining second half. Muskego in black, KM in white. Muskego with the ball, trailing by 28. Isabel Kennedy. You know, Isabel's tried that a few times. That really has not worked out. I'm still a proponent of, you know, run the defense, run the offense until they stop you. Bray Torres for three. Well, Auntie, you got to see that one at least, right? (45-14). A nice shot there by 14. Rachel Helm to make it 45-16. 15:57 remaining second half. G-Money for two. (47-16). KM by 31 with 15:33 remaining in the second half. Shot no good. Rebound. Lasers. Skip. Bray through the lane. She tried that split again. I was talking to her dad about halftime. I said, you know, she's such a great athlete. I mean, the kid can just do whatever she wants. I mean, she's so athletic and so skilled as an athlete. But, you know, sometimes these kids think they got to be 1 foot under the basket. It's got to be a layup or I can't shoot it. I mean, with Bray, I mean, they're all collapsed into the hoop. If Bray just stops, they're all going to fall down, backing up, and then she can just shoot a nice little 3 to 5 foot shot. And you do that once every 3 times, then when you want to split them, they don't know what's coming. But you know, Bray's kind of a one-trick pony now. She's got to vary that up a little bit and you know, try a little bit. You know, pull up and shoot from 3 feet or 5 feet and make the defense be honest. Don't just have them back up to the basket, and because they know you're going to try and split them every time. So don't do that every time. Easy for me to say, right? And I am not a coach, and I do not play one on television. You're welcome, Andrea. Thanks for letting me know. I appreciate it. Bray for three. Got it. Braylon Torres makes it 50-16. So talented. So, I mean, there's so much there. Yeah, I think we had a lot better view, and the kids seem to be on it now, and we got to get you in a little closer. Grahowski, a rare miss on the layup. She doesn't miss too many of those. Just saying. Sarah Jockham's back in for Muskego. Warriors with the ball trailing 50-16. Gotta get my scoreboard updated here, guys. Basket and foul. Lily Rangard on the hoop, and she'll go to the line for one, 52-16. Zarnecki on the foul, that's her first. Mallory Noel comes in for Muskego. Yeah, I know, we're getting all fancy here. There you go. 53-16, 13:50 remaining. That one is off the mark. And here come the lasers. Doubleheader day tomorrow. And it's all about New Berlin tomorrow. New Berlin West and Waukesha South at 1 o'clock. Live from South. And then New Berlin Eisenhower at Germantown at 6 o'clock. On air 5:45. It'll be Ed Rowie and Ron Gavitsky on the call for that one. I'll be covering the New Berlin West game, and I'm going to go over to Germantown for the nightcap. So I'll be at both games tomorrow. My Saturday's booked. Hope you'll spend it with us. 13:03 to go, second half, 55-16. Knocked out of bounds. Coming in for Muskego is number 24. That is Addie Zacher. A little look at the Lasers bench. $12:54 to go, 55-16. Helm on the shot, nope. Put back and foul. Big thanks to the folks from KM having us out tonight. Of course, Ryan Tomzik, athletic director, Todd Hansen, head coach, and our buddy Michelle Rangard, always looking out for us, making sure that we're taken care of. She's a great friend of ours, and she's one of our crazy moms. Again, if you know us, you know that there's no higher compliment that we can give than being called a crazy W7 mom. When you're called that, I mean, you've reached elite status. So there's not very many of you out there, but there's a few, and the numbers are growing. We're working on getting crazy W7 mom t-shirts going, so stick around for that. Shot, Grachowski from Crazy Mom's daughter, Lily Rangard, on the hoop, 57-17, with 12:33 to go. When we come back from our next break, we're going to get the KM cheerleaders in the frame and give them a little bit of airtime tonight. They're working hard tonight, the ladies are, cheering on the girls. Drive to the hoop, nope. And, get a little physical in there. Jochim's on the foul. That's her third. Grahowski comes out. 12:14 left, 57-17. There's G-Bunny. Oh, what she's looking for there. 12 minutes exactly, 57-17. And steal by Jochims. Crossover dribble, picks it up off the glass. Sarah Jochims for two. 57-19. Reminder on the other W7 network tonight, DSHA Germantown live from G-Town. Ed Rowie, Ron Gavitsky on the call. Torres, not this time. Great rebound and putback all by herself. Brianna Benagi for two. I wonder if that's, oh my gosh, is that Roby's sister? Has to be, right? Has to be. 58-21. I think I got that right. I mean, Roby's a heck of a volleyball player. I'm sorry, Robbie. I called her Roby the whole time. It was Robbie. It's Robbie Benagi. I remember that now because I called her Roby the whole night, and I was told later by Coach Shane it's Robbie. I'm like, ah. So yeah, I think that's Robbie Benagi's sister. That's Brianna Benagi. Brianna again. Uh-oh. No one there. Torres hunts it down. No rush here for the Lasers. They lead 59-21 with 10:35 to go. Nice backdoor. Lily is fouled. Rangard will go to the line. 10:32 remaining. Reminder tomorrow, 12:45 on air for New Berlin West and Waukesha South, and then 5:45 on air for New Berlin Eisenhower and Germantown. Rangard hits the first one, 60-21. Lily 63% from the line this year coming into the night. Torres comes out. Second one for Vanguard is good. Lily gets them both. 61-21 with 10:32 remaining. Lily comes and takes a seat. Her night's probably not over yet, but getting there. 10:25 to go. 61-21. 40-point lead for the Lasers. Shot is just in and out. Mims is a junior, second of the year yet. I like what I'm seeing from Allie. 9:57 to go. Oh, really nice shot. Olivia Hero for two. 63-21. 9:42 remaining. (63-23). Wisconsin Dells 33, Adams Friendship 22. Second half. Three. Madison Day. Start calling her all day. 66-23. 9:10 to go. Madison is a, let's see, she's a senior. Seniors on this KM team. I'll get that for y'all. There's a few. Taylor Frondorf, number 0. Madison Day, number 1. Mia Hurdle, number 11. Those are your KM seniors. Benagi got it. 68-23. 8:30 remaining, second half. It has been all KM tonight. They will move to 10-1 in the Classic 8. My camera clock's drifted on me a little bit. 8:07, we're running clock now. 45-point lead, so the clock will run except for timeouts. Going to the line is number 30. That is Sierra Skak. First one bounces off, no good. That look like when I go to the county fair, they give you the 3 shots for $5 or whatever, and it looks like it's so close you could just easily make it, and then it just touches the rim and bounces off like 30 feet in the air. It looked like one of those. Second one, good, 68-24 with 7:30 remaining, second half. More substitutions coming for KM. Kick out 3, got it! Sierra Skak for 3, 68-27. Again, gotta say, I'm really, I like what I'm seeing from Muskego. I mean, they're playing intense, they're playing hard, and that's all you can ask for. That was Frondorf, the senior, on the shot, no good. Rebound Warriors. 6:50 remaining, 68-27. Oh boy, great shot, but before that there was a foul on the floor. Frondorf on the foul. So yeah, I realize the Packers are playing tomorrow. They're playing, I don't know who they're playing. Somebody in the playoffs. I honestly don't know. Is it Washington? I don't know. Tampa? I don't know. But I think that's at 3:30, so it should almost like split our games. So you can watch the first game at 1 o'clock, and then once the Pack has it put away, I mean, you don't need to watch the end of it. I mean, just come back and watch New Berlin Eisenhower in Germantown. That's going to be a fun game. 5:45 on air, 6 o'clock start time. And we will not announce the score of the Packers game during the game. I hate that. If I record the game, if I want to see the score of the game, believe me, I've got 15,000 ways of finding it out. I don't need the announcer to tell me the score of an NFL playoff game, for heaven's sake. So don't worry, no one's going to break the score to you. I'm not going to. All we're going to talk about is girls basketball. 68-29, so you could record it and go back and watch the end, and I'm not going to spoil it for you, I promise. Shot no good, rebound 44, that is Zarnecki, 68-29. Hate that when I go to a game like the score of the Badger game is blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, if I wanted to see the score of the Badger game, believe me, I can see it. Maybe I'm taping it. Maybe I don't want to know. It's not a case of there's no way for me to find out. I can easily find out. Now, if I want to know the score of the Wisconsin Dells Adams friendship game, that I'm not going to be able to find out. Basket and foul, 68-31. But PA announcers, don't tell us the score of the Packers game. I mean, most of us are probably TiVoing it. We'll watch it later. Recording it, DVRing it, whatever you call it. We'll watch it later. If we want to know the score, we got $11,000 smartphones in our pockets. We'll look at it there. 68-31, free throw in and good for Mims, 68-32. This editorial brought to you by W7. 4:38 remaining. Running clock. Great night for the Lasers. Schedule for KM, just looking ahead a little bit. I think we can safely do that at this point. KM goes to Pewaukee next Tuesday. We were supposed to do that game. Was supposed to be last Tuesday. This past Tuesday, we were going to do that game, and didn't work out. It got moved, so we weren't able to do it. But they'll go to Pewaukee and then to Catholic Memorial. So back in conference on Friday. CMH having a really nice year. 3-point shot in and good. All day for three. 71-32, 3:44 remaining. Split the defenders, up and in for two. That's Oxborough, the senior. Makes it 71-34. So at Pewaukee on Tuesday, and then CMH on Friday, and then back here against Arrowhead on the 26th. And guess what? It's on W7. Tuesday, January 26th, Arrowhead and Kettle Moraine right here on W7. And then January 30th, that Saturday, KM hosts Economwalk, and guess what? It's on W7. So two more appearances for the Lasers on W7, and they're both here. 73-34 with 2:55 remaining. Hero back in, and out comes Bailey Alvarez. Nice game for Bales. 73-34. With 2:20 remaining, second half. Entry pass, knocked away and picked up. Hey, how about that? Nice shot, and basket Margaret Probst on the hoop for the Lasers, 75-34. 1:58 remaining. I see why my camera's shaky. I got cheerleaders cheering here. Hey, you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm good with that. That's great. 1:50 to go, 75-34. Stick around. We'll have a very brief W7 Live player of the game tonight coming up. Turnover, it'll be KM ball. As we march down the clock here under about 1:30 to go now. I'll tell you what, I've been here 3 times this year, and I swear I'm out of here, and like, it's crazy how fast I get out of here. I mean, I'll be home by 9 o'clock. My wife's gonna be like, what are you doing here? 75-34, 1:20 to go. And I owe her being home at 9 o'clock. I've been home at midnight every night this week. We went to Oshkosh, we went to Green Bay, we went to Brookfield, and somewhere else. Oh, yeah. No, Oshkosh. Oh, at West Bend. So it's nice to be local tonight. I live in Economowoc, so just about a 10-minute drive from here to home. So I'll be home early tonight. Entry pass, basket, nice. (77-34). That was Vosberg on the basket. Now a steal, up and foul. Well, I scolded the kids on their camera work in the first half, so I got to praise them in the second half because they did a really, really nice job. Really nice job. Thank you, KM JV girls. They went and won their game and then came up and ran cameras for us, and it's been really good in the second half. Really good. 78-34. Second one is no good. 1 for 2, out of bounds. And it'll be Muskego ball. And I think that's going to about do it. Clock runs on. 8 seconds. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And that's your ball game. Final score. Kettle Moraine 78. Muskego 34. We are going to break the live stream. We'll come back live for our W7 Live Player of the Game. You've been watching Classic 8 girls basketball. Thank you, Michelle. They did a nice job, didn't they? You've been watching Classic 8 girls basketball on W7.